tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning as we get a brand new week off and rolling. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. It is Monday, August 24th.
And now at 6 a.m., the latest on a death investigation after a Lexington mother was found dead on the side of the road.
New details about a crash that killed 3 children in Kentucky.
And it's official, Triple Crown winner American Pharoah's next race has been set.
And we're looking outside. Absolutely nothing going on First Alert Defender Live Radar. We do have a few sprinkles down toward Breathitt County, but other than that, we're doing just fine. Current temperature-wise, it'll show the picture. 59 northbound, 60s down south, and even 70s. Yeah, I'll show you this cooler air filtering on in your forecast coming up.
Leading our news this hour, WKYT asking questions this morning after a mother's body was found along a Lexington road.
The discovery made Saturday night on Muir Station Road. That's off of Bryan Station near the Fayette-Bourbon County line. WKYT's Mark Barber is there live. Mark, who was this woman and do we know exactly how she died?
Good morning, Rebecca. The woman is Jennifer Hamilton, and no, we do not know how she died yet. I was able to speak with police earlier this morning, and they say they do not have any new information on the case. They say one of the big questions that they're still working to answer is, was this a murder? Now, the coroner initially said this was a homicide, but police tell us they don't know enough about Jennifer Hamilton's death to call it a murder at this point. The mother's body was found Saturday night outside a veterinary clinic here on Muir Station Road. That's just off Paris Pike. Investigators are not sure how long her body had been here. She was found when a driver saw her body and called for help. The mother of 3 was from eastern Kentucky. Her family says her children are now staying with other family members as they grieve her death. Now, as investigators work to figure out how Hamilton died, we are continuing to work to get more information. We are putting calls into police this morning, trying to get more details on the case. And of course, as always, we will keep you updated on air and online. Live in Lexington, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Mark, thank you. Lexington police are also investigating a deadly weekend shooting. Police say the victim, Robert Greer, was shot early Saturday morning on Alexandria Drive. Greer was shot while in a strip club parking lot and was driven to the hospital where he died. So far, no arrests have been made. This is the 13th homicide in Lexington this year.
We have some new information this morning about a crash in Kentucky that killed 3 children. The crash was on Kentucky 56 in Davis County. State police say 8 people, including 6 children, were in an SUV at the time. WKYT's Hillary Thorne's at our live desk with new details about the crash.
Good morning. That's right. We have learned 8 people total, including 6 children, were in the Chevy Tahoe at the time of the crash. Police say 4 of them were not wearing seatbelts. Kentucky State Police say 32-year-old Lori Swanson was traveling east on Kentucky 56 when another vehicle crossed into her lane. Investigators say Swanson then swerved to avoid that vehicle, overcorrected, and then lost control of the vehicle. It went off the roadway and into a bean field. 4 children who were not wearing seatbelts were all ejected. 3 of those children died from their injuries. Those victims have been identified as 10-year-old Hunter Glass, 12-year-old Alexandra Glass, and 13-year-old Sierra Morris. Meanwhile, 7-year-old Catherine Glass is listed in critical condition at Cosair Hospital in Louisville. At the live desk, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
New this morning, a young man was seriously hurt when he was hit by a car in Elliott County. State police say 22-year-old Chase Rice was on an ATV on Kentucky 7 in Sandy Hook at the time. A woman was turning into a parking lot when she hit Rice. He was flown to the hospital in critical condition.
Did a Southern Kentucky school superintendent go too far to help his daughter win a contest? Science Hill Independent Superintendent Rick Walker took these photos to help his daughter win tickets to a One Direction concert. Some parents say the photos were inappropriate. School leaders will address the pictures in an emergency school board meeting that is set for later today.
Well, we have a traffic alert to pass along for you this morning. Drivers using Leestown Road through construction will notice something a little different. A traffic light at Leestown and Citation's now activated. Trailwood is also open this morning. Traffic there will have to turn left onto Citation to use the new traffic signal at Leestown Road.
The time this morning is 6:04 on WKYT, and Triple Crown winner American Pharoah will race again. Owner Amit Zayat confirms that the rock star of horse racing will participate in Saturday's Traverse Stakes. The Saratoga Springs track has been called the graveyard of champions. American Pharoah is only the fourth of 12 Triple Crown winners to run in the so-called Midsummer Derby. Only one of them, by the way, has won. Well, following the Traverse, American Pharoah will likely be heading back to Lexington for the Breeders' Cup at the end of October. And construction is in full swing out at Keeneland in preparation for the expected crowd of around 10,000. Lots of additional temporary seating is being built. It will be available to guests during the entire upcoming fall meet. The Breeders' Cup at Keeneland is October 30th and 31st. A lot of excitement and sprucing up, getting ready for that.
Made some improvements in downtown as well. So it'll be exciting to see all those people come out for the Breeders' Cup. Such an exciting time.
Yeah, a chance to show off the city. Well, classes don't begin until Wednesday, but students on the UK campus will be put to work today.
The 13th annual UK Fusion Day of Service is today. They even encourages students to serve in the community. Students are being sent to volunteer at various sites around Lexington. UK President Eli Capilouto and Mayor Jim Gray will be talking with students this morning before they head out. And students will be rewarded for their service this evening with a carnival-themed after party. So learning some good life lessons that they can take on with them even after the 4 years of school.
Have a good time doing that as well. Get to know each other well as they get ready to hit the books coming up at midweek.
Now, your zone-by-zone forecast with meteorologist Micah Harris and First Alert Defender.
Yeah, we're looking on First Alert Defender live radar and still holding on to absolutely nothing going on. The front's moving through as we speak. Down toward the south and east, that's where we're still seeing a few sprinkles and just a different feel out there. That's what we're going to be dealing with. So all in all, this isn't that bad of a morning as you slide across the way. Look at where the front's located. It's already passed through the Bluegrass region, and we had a few showers, few rumbles of thunderstorms overnight. But those have since faded away, so don't worry about that too much. Here's what you're looking at with that front. And to the south of the front, 70s, a couple of 60s. To the north of the front, we're talking not only 60s, but also some 50s too. 59 there in Covington. Work your way just south into Corinth. And also holding on to places like Williamstown there in Grant County. Go over toward Owen, Henry, Trimble, Carroll. Things are feeling quite nice as you're sitting right along the river. But 73 there in Monticello. It'll change, though, you guys, in Wayne County. Just hold tight. It'll get there. 77 degrees as we slide into the afternoon. It's a beautiful day. Not only does it look good, but it feels really, really nice. Humidity way down 70 degrees there during the evening hours. It's perfect there to get out and wash your car. Because here's the deal. You can wash your car, and it will be clean the rest of the work week. The rest of the work week. There's no chance of rain. Watch as we get into the afternoon, some 80s down south. So the coolest air isn't filtered in just yet for everybody today. It's only for some, central, north, and west. Then we go overnight and into tomorrow morning. Watch this. Look down toward the south. Yeah, you talk about some cool air. 40s showing up on this particular map. That is a chilly, chilly start. That's roughly 15 to 20 degrees below average. That's really, really chilly for this time. Then we hit the afternoon back in the 70s, and then we're in the 70s, right around 80 degrees there on Wednesday. It's not stopping anytime soon. It just looks like it's going to continue with this pleasant air. No rain chance anytime soon. We got to get off towards your weekend to actually see at least a chance. Check out this shot. This is from Maureen Schulk. It says, "Good night, Lexington," last night. Beautiful shot there. And then another one with a little rainbow. Remember, not everybody was dry this weekend. It was about a 20% chance of rain on both days. A couple of us did see a passing shower or storm. Most of us stayed dry, but Callie Taylor, there you go. Ravenna area. That's near Irvin there in Estill County. So a beautiful shot there on my Facebook picture of the day. Here's your 7-day forecast, and it looks very nice the next few days. We're in the 70s. Rebecca, that's not stopping anytime soon. That takes us off towards your weekend. But your weekend does give a slight chance of rain.
You know,
20%.
I'm looking at this forecast, and it just makes me smile because
it's perfect.
I'm ready for boot weather.
Yeah.
I love wearing
boots. I tell you what, I want to wear boots.
Because I don't have to do my toenails, you know?
Well, that's
nice. It works out.
So you learn something new every day, I tell you what.
Each morning we bring you weather and traffic. Here's a look at what is happening out on the roads with a look at live drive traffic. Let's see what is going on. Not too much action there in Broadway and Virginia. Things looking pretty good. Another reminder that part of Alumni is open now between Tates Creek and Nicholasville Road. It was pretty much closed all summer while they installed 2 roundabouts, but it is now open.
And a little work along Leestown as well this morning. We've really had no reports of any major problems, though, this morning. We'll keep you informed as we go along. 6:09 on WKYT. It's great to have you with us here on this Monday morning.
After a tough week on Wall Street, Asian stocks are down this morning. Why that's causing concern here in the U.S.
And how 3 Americans who tackled a gunman on a high-speed train are being honored in France. Those stories and more coming up in just a few minutes.